change here. Mavericks trailed by 5. And Wright, here we go. And the dunk by Wright.
The quickness of DeLon Wright is a lot for defenders to deal with. How pretty is that drive?
Here's Russell. The rebound by Paul George.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Now, here's Monk. The kick out to Wright. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Russell left side. Davis sets a screen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
Cleveland leading by 5. Back to Davis. Pass to Wiggins. To the paint. Outside for Davis. Takes the 3. Rebound by Muscala.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Dallas again missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Davis with it. Davis sets a screen. Here's Russell with the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Cleveland ball.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Cavaliers timeout.
It's a T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise.
So both teams making some changes here. .105 left to play here in the first. Outside Porter. To the middle. Here's Mills. It's sent back down by Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And here's Mills for 3. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Back to Whiteside. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Barton. Here's Simmons. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Porter.
Otto Porter Jr.
Gets a very good look and converts.
Well, when Porter gets that kind of room to operate inside, he's extremely dangerous.
Really on the right place defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for Gallup.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's Russell.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Simmons defensively, very skilled there as well. He just knows where to be and how to guard whoever he's on.
For your Mavericks dance team. All right, look who's coming on your court. Come on in.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Here's Williams. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you.
Well, D'Angelo Russell has the floater in his offensive arsenal. So important for a point guard in the NBA.
Here's Simmons. And Davis sends it back. They retain possession. Shot clock at 2. From deep, George. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to Davis. Fades back. Count it, good. And it's a 7-point Cavalier lead. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather hold the team.
Here's Russell following the basket by Anthony Davis. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Down low. And Davis throws it down.
The assist.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Dallas making a switch here.
With your Mavericks dance team. Make some noise, fans.
Mavericks trailed by 9. George with the ball. Here's Adams. Misses from short range.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
There's a screen by Covington. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And they double up Russell. Back to Davis. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Adams. That doesn't go either for Davis.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
There's Russell with the 3. That shot is off. Like 6 others he's attempted tonight, he has but 1 basket.
He's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
Now at the line for your Mavericks.
And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Now, here's George. After D'Angelo Russell's miss. Back to George. No good on that one. Wiggins with some nice D. The Cavaliers leading by 4. They get it again. Out to the wing. Outside Russell. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Nailed from three-point land.
3.
Wiggins has got 6.
Well, right now, Andrew Wiggins understanding in the catch and shoot, they can't guard him.
Pass to Wright. To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. Wiggins inside the line. And it's the Mavericks on the break. They get it back. Outside for Simmons. Now, here's George. Over Davis. It's tipped. Covington with the steal. Russell with it. Now Wright defending. And stolen by Wright. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Barton, no luck.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Now, here is Russell. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Covington.
Robert Covington.
That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
This is about perseverance and passion. Robert Covington refuses to be denied.
Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Mavericks trailed by 9. Pass to Adams. Back to Monk. The 3. Wiggins with some nice D. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Now Porter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Otto Porter is a master at drawing contact on shots just like that.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Otto Porter Jr.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here is Wright. Inside. Adams.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
On the wing, Porter. Pass to Tate. It's deflected. And stolen by Wiggins. On the wing, Wiggins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Mavericks trailed by 9.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
The Mavericks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
It's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And another miss by Cleveland.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Back to Wright. 1 for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers ahead, up by 3. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Mavericks trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Adams. And Davis sends it back. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Here's George. He's got 9. Here's the drive. Six on the shot clock. Puts it up from 17. The shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Here's Russell. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss.
And Doris, the last few years for Russell has seen a lot of turnover and change for that young man.
And you know what? That can really slow down a player on the court more than you think. Last handful of years, Russell has changed teams and coaches several times, and yet he has still continued to be a factor on the floor. This guy, an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between, dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, the title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks. Now here is Davis. 6 points for him. Shoots over Adams.
Well, you have to love the intensity with which Steven Adams plays, always giving his best to throw shooters off.
The score now all even.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Cavaliers substitution.
And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And they double up Davis. Pass to Duarte. There's Chiozza. And there's the call on Cedi Osman.
That's his second personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
And stolen by Simmons.
Really poor pass there, guys. And the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
Pass to Osman. On the wing, Monk. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Count it.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now Caldwell Pope. Here's Chiozza. And another miss by Cleveland. Up top, Simmons. Monk with the ball. Jacks up a 3. The second effort. Pass to Osman. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Simmons. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Simmons got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs. Pass to Whiteside. And stolen by Simmons. Dallas moving the ball around. On the wing, Monk. On the wing, Monk. 6 to shoot. Here he goes. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. got a piece of it. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Trying to end the drought. And the layup is good. Davis has got 8 points.
Mavericks timeout call.
And the grace of Davis's game, you know, not many big men are just that fluid in terms of how he moves.
Let's see who's the batter. Cavaliers substitution.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
The shot by Monk is no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
That's his first personal
And
foul.
DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Russell. For the lead. They get it back. Wiggins outside. Driving the lane.
Mavericks foul.
And what a year for Andrew Wiggins and his
That's his
offense.
first personal
The
foul.
outside shot took some
15
huge leaps
fouls.
forward.
I think as importantly,
At the
his
line for the
efficiency
Cavaliers.
went through the roof. This guy
Andrew
seemed
Wiggins.
more comfortable playing as a second option. Less pressure allowed him to thrive.
And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Russell. The Mavericks making the shot. To the inside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Well, that's a nice pass from D'Angelo Russell. And to me, this is what you want to see. Him growing and growing as a playmaker.
Offensive rebound. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time.
That's his second personal
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for the Cavaliers.
Cleveland shooting their 7.
All season long, just about 72%.
Now, it should be a 2-point lead, but they'll be satisfied to have edged into the lead.
Back to Tate. Inside. Here's Adams. A shot by George. Wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark. And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure break. It was a huge weight off his shoulder.
And that mental aspect impacts players. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
And here is Adams, following the 3-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. And Whiteside sends it back.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end. Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Timeout call.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
Get loud for your Mavericks dance team. Your Mavericks dance team.
Mavericks trailed by 10. Down low. Williams.
Robert Williams.
And Williams throws it down.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish. They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Mills looking it over. Over Simmons. The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers ahead as they wrap up the third quarter with a massive. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here is Russell. Outside, Davis. Cleveland moving it around. And they double up Davis. Back to Russell. Shot from free throw range. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis' 5-year $1 million extension. And he admitted term security was a consideration.
To the middle. And Muscala has it in the corner. Traps in the tray.
And Simmons is just a total package. I mean, a player that can really dish it to his teammates.
It's sent back down by Simmons. Pass to Williams. Outside, Simmons. Back to Williams. Outside for Simmons. Here's Williams. It's Barton on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. And Davis pulls it down. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Deflects the pass. And stolen by Simmons.
And anytime he comes up with a steal, Simmons has the speed to turn it into a quick, fast break. And if he can take it all the way himself, he'll do it.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Knocks it loose. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Ball. Now into the lineup for your battle.
5 on the clock. Shoots a fader. And Davis can't get it to go.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Well, this has not been his finest hour. But give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
The shot by George, no good.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
It's stolen by Muscala. Simmons with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Osman. The three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Outside, Russell. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Third team foul.
All right, David, thanks.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Cavaliers leading. Right side, Russell. Caldwell Pope outside. Stolen by George. Here's White. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've led by as many as 11 points.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Russell with it. George picks him up. And George gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Davis.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Russell. Pass to Covington. Outside, Russell. Shot clock at 6. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you, proving how dangerous he can be inside. D'Angelo Russell forcing the defense to make a commitment.
Here's George. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Dallas making a switch here.
Robert Williams. Will Barton. Ben Simmons.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 4. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Davis. Over Adams. And Davis gets it to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Confident shooting there. AD sending a message to defenders. You better come out and guard me.
And Cleveland making a change here.
Otto Porter Jr.
To the paint. Here's Adams. And it goes down 2 points.
There is a persistence about Steven Adams. Quality defense will not deter this guy if he wants to score. Nice finish.
Right side Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the game. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Simmons. On up the court. There's Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
And Williams drops them both.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That turns the lead now to a 1-possession game.
Pass to Porter. Outside Russell. On the wing, Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Fades. Offensive rebound. Outside Russell.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position
That's
there.
his second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Cavaliers, D'Angelo Russell. Taking 2 shots.
That's the first. That makes it a 3-point lead.
What we know about D'Angelo Russell is this guy is a dynamic, aggressive scorer. The key is he's got to extend his minutes playing under control. If he does that, lights out.
Back to Simmons. Dallas moving it around. To the inside. Williams. Money!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And they double up Davis. Russell left side. Pocket 4. Back to Davis. Shoots over Adams. That one a little long. And here are the Mavericks now. Pass to Williams. Here's George. It falls. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Well, this is a problem for the defense right now because you've allowed Paul George to get comfortable. And when he's comfortable, he's unguardable.
Now Russell. Over Simmons. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll get going after this from... Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Here's Davis. Over Williams. Pass to Davis. Williams with the block. They get it back. Pocket 6. They shoot again. And it's Davis missing. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. The 3 from George. And it's rebounded by Covington. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And Cleveland making a change here. Davis surveying the floor. Pass to Russell. Back to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Adams. And it's Davis missing. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
Outside, George. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. George has got the first points here in the overtime period for the Mavericks.
Well, Paul George so dangerous from beyond the arc. You better get a hand up and contest.
He doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
The kick out to Barton. Pass to George. Simmons on the wing. Dallas needs to get off a shot. A baseline jam. And it's George missing.
This is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Down low. Outside for Simmons. Another shot. Right.
Shot clock violation.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Outside, Russell. Caldwell Pope outside. Now, here is Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland moving it around. It's stolen by Adams. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to right. Simmons left side. And the Mavericks call time here. It's tied at 60. 17 seconds left to play in the first overtime.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Teams changing it up here. Five on the clock. Here's George. Missed. The kick out to Barton. On the wing, George. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. In the corner, George with it. Over Davis. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. Back to Barton. Pass to George. George double teamed. Hangs in the air. And there's the nice layup by Adams.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
And Cleveland making a change here. The Cavaliers trailing. Russell with it.
And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams.
That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Right side, Russell. Williams with the block. Inside. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And here's Russell. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Russell. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Here is Russell. Just 4 to shoot. And it's blocked by Simmons.
An excellent defender. Whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter, he's a shot-blocking threat.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Dallas. A 2-point game. And stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And stolen by Simmons. Outside, George. Back to Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. Over Russell. Dallas again turning it over.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
Lets a floater go. The Mavericks pull it in. Left side, George. Drills it from outside. George has got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs.
Well, the footwork to get into the catch-and-shoot game, the mechanics of Paul George are special.
Here's Russell. Puts up a 3. Barton with the rebound.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to...
Pass to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Out to Russell. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Cleveland ball. Cavaliers substitution.
And they get it.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
No good from outside. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.